Underneath this cold front, there could be some trailing thunderstorms, and that's what we're really going to be concerned with as we start tracking the rest of this system. Those could become strong to severe. Wednesday, overnight into Thursday, we're going to have a cold front, and that's really going to help drop our temperatures back down to those seasonal averages where we'll stay in the 60s all the way through next weekend. And that extends all the way to 6 o'clock tonight because we will be seeing that gusty wind up to almost 50 miles an hour. We are getting just a bit of a fine mist mixed with some flurries, but that's just not enough to really start accumulating. We'll start to see more of that as we go later into the morning, and Kevin will be tracking that out throughout the show as well. Reporting live from Moberly, I'm ABC 17 Storm Track forecaster Jehnna Azzara. A cold front's going to sweep through, and as this approaches the viewing area, it will be a mix of wintry mix and rain, but as it moves into the viewing area, we're just not going to be cold enough to support that frozen mixture.
I'm using a sheet pan to simulate the road, which I'm pre-treating with the salt brine solution from MoDOT. What's happening during this chemical reaction is the water molecule from the ice is separating the sodium and chloride ions in the salt crystal.
As we look through the rest of the day, we're going to get up to 67 as our high with lots of sunshine to get us there all the way through the day. It might be a record-breaking high temperature as well as hopefully winning a Super Bowl. We're starting the day off with a dense fog advisory that extends all the way till 11 a.m. today. That's issued by the National Weather Service, and we're going to see some dense fog all the way until about 9:30 to 10 o'clock. We'll really start to see that lift turn into more of a patchy fog in low-lying areas, and then we'll see that start to clear out as we head later into the morning and towards the afternoon hours here in mid-Missouri. But definitely something you want to account for if you're headed out the door early this morning. We'll start to warm up as we go throughout the rest of the day and see that fog lift to partly cloudy and 68. It's fairly warm for today, but as we go into those later day hours and overnight Sunday into Monday, we'll cool down just to 52 degrees, staying warm overnight, but we do have late showers and thunderstorms possible. So let's go ahead and start tracking that out using Future Track. We'll see that today we have lots of dry time. We'll have some clearer skies, see some sunshine even, but as we head towards those late hours, this is 11 o'clock at night, we'll see that storm approach from our west. We'll start to see that move into the viewing area around 1 o'clock in Monday morning, and what we're really going to be concerned with this storm is just some strong and gusty winds. Most of the severe stuff is going to be staying to our south, so that's some good news. As we roll through the overnight hours, you're just going to hear some rumbles of thunder. We'll see that start to move out of the viewing area around 4 o'clock, and we might see a couple sprinkles of rain as you're headed out the door for your morning commute, but it shouldn't be anything that you need an umbrella for. We'll dry out on the backside of the system, bringing some breezy conditions for your Monday, but we'll clear out and see lots of sunshine all the way through Wednesday. We'll have a quick rebound of temperatures from Tuesday to Wednesday, but we'll have another cold front come through on Thursday, knocking down those temperatures again and bringing our next chance of rain back into mid-Missouri.
ABC 17 Storm Track forecaster Jehnna Azzara explains the science behind these efforts.
Anytime we see freezing precipitation, our first concern are our road conditions.
MoDOT treats the roads in mid-Missouri with an 80-20 salt brine to beet juice solution and a 50-50 sand to rock salt mixture. But what if I told you that salt is not really meant to melt ice? Would you believe me?
Let's break down the science of melting ice, and to do that, we'll have to head to the freezer. I'm here at Tiger Pantry in Columbia, Missouri, where they were gracious enough to let us use their freezer as a controlled environment for our experiment. So let's get started.
I'm using a sheet pan to simulate the road, which I'm pre-treating with the salt brine solution from MoDOT. What's happening during this chemical reaction is the water molecule from the ice is separating the sodium and chloride ions in the salt crystal, leaving behind a saltwater solution. Salt water has a lower freezing temperature than fresh water, effectively keeping the water from refreezing. They then use rock salt once the snow has already fallen to help further prevent the formation of ice.
At any given time, MoDOT has over 3,500 tons of rock salt ready to go for the next winter storm.
The combination of the pre-treatment solution and the rock salt makes it easier for plows to scrape up snow and keep the roads clear.
This method is effective in our controlled experiment, but many different factors can happen in real life. Precipitation types can switch over from rain to snow or even a wintry mix, which may cause pretreatments to wash away and MoDOT to have to switch up their melting method. That's why it's so important to keep updated with the latest information and let us keep you weather aware during the next winter storm.